Hey, you good people. This show contains adult language, the swearing and cussing, so listener discretion is advised. Hey, good people. Welcome back to the brand new episode of My Good Place. This is your host, Niraj. How y'all doing? I hope you and your loved ones are safe and healthy. And I quickly want to remind you all something you probably heard thousands of times recently: wear a fucking mask if you are going out in a public setting, okay? Look, you may feel perfectly healthy, but you might be asymptomatic, like a carrier, and you might be giving it to somebody else, somebody more vulnerable, which can be fatal. So be a good human, wear a mask. Speaking of mask and this reality of COVID, my guest today is someone who is from one of those countries who have managed to control this widespread of the virus. She is from Thailand. I've met her when I was living in Pittsburgh, and she was a PhD student in University of Pittsburgh. Now she has earned her PhD and she is back home in Thailand, where she is a professor of computer science, and she loves food, and she has a massive collection of Funko Pop toys. You know what I'm talking about. Trust me, I've seen it all. So she is extremely friendly, very smart, and an amazing human. Let's all welcome Jidapa Kraisangka, and I call her Pa. Yeah, I know. I love my nicknames. Hi, Jitapa. Or Pa.
Hello.
That's what I call you,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
How you been?
Yeah, I'm being fine. The weather getting too hot in here in Thailand, so yeah.
Yeah, I want to let my listeners know that you are actually in Thailand. So how's Thailand handling this whole coronavirus situation?
It's so far so good. So we have zero patient for a while already. Zero patient mean that it's like outside the state quarantine. So if a new people coming, the only new patient is in state quarantine, I would say. Yeah, so we handle in a good way and we start like open up the city. So the mall is open, the restaurant is open, except the university. So yeah,
So is it back to full capacity?
not yet. So people still have to keep social distancing. We have to wear masks everywhere in public, and then that's a like the rules. Yeah, we have to
Mm-hmm.
do that to prevent second wave. Yeah, we don't have second wave yet.
See, I was gonna give you a hard time. You're not wearing mask right now. What the hell?
Yeah, in front of the camera, I should spread coronavirus to you, right? Things like that. Okay.
So, how's quarantine? How long was the quarantine in Thailand?
You mean like if
How long
people
you had to
coming
stay
to
home while it
for
was such a big thing?
so during the crisis it was a month and a half probably, but we it's not just a quarantine, so we can still going out, but they limit something like some place like like cinema, the mall, so you cannot go there anymore.
Oh,
So we just have yeah, so we uh, just opened the city. I would say 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
that's cool. So I want to talk about more about what do you do. I know you earned your PhD here in United
Yes.
States, and that's how I know you. And for my
Hmm.
listener, I didn't do the PhD. She is the smart one.
Okay.
I did, my listener can tell I'm dumb just by how I speak.
No, not
So
yet. No, no, no.
don't
You're
even
not.
worry.
You're not. No, you're not. No, no, it's
So
okay.
Pa and I met in Pittsburgh when I was living in Pittsburgh, and you were doing PhD, and now
Hmm.
you're back home. Tell my listener what do you do? What is your doctorate about?
Yeah, so, well, I would say 8 years ago, I received the scholarship from my university to study abroad. So I chose the degree in information science to earn a PhD. So after I graduate, I have to, well, it's like part of the scholarship contract. I have to go back work in the university that I own them. So now right now I'm instructor or lecturer at that. So in the computer science related field in the university. So yeah, so I am a professor now.
Yeah, and you have a doctor in front of your name too, Dr. Jidapa.
Oh yeah,
Jidapa
don't call
Kraisangka.
that. No, no, don't call that. It's look
It makes you feel
embarrassing as
uncomfortable,
well.
huh?
Yeah, it's feel weird. Well, you be like it's just a miss somewhere with Jidapa for a whole how many years now? I don't want to tell you, but after
You're
that
trying
you
to
have
you're trying to hide your age, huh?
of course, and then like people start calling me okay, like with the instructor or with the doctor, so it's another level, and I'm not comfortable with it yet. So well,
It's
I
fine.
don't feel much different between PhD student and then a 1 year doctor. So it's just another accomplishment of your life. So
Yeah, an accomplishment which I'll never get.
you choose try to like study PhD. It's not so hard. I think it's need just the tolerance and then persistent things like that. You don't have to be smart to earn PhD.
Oh yeah, my listener's gonna come at you. You don't have to be smart to do.
No, no, it's true. I mean, like it's true. I think like PhD is more like another job, but it's a job in research. So it's
Mhm.
not like you have to be super, super smart to do something, but you have to do like a new things no one never do. So yeah.
Right. So I know you did your PhD in computer
Hmm.
science, but
Hmm.
and it's all zeros and ones for you. But
No, I'm not that geek. Okay. I'm not
but
that geek.
today I invited you for
Hmm.
something beyond science itself. I want to
Yeah.
talk to you about afterlife, which I briefly told you. So,
Hmm.
do you believe in afterlife?
Yeah, I am. I admit I am. So I've been involved in since I was born, I think, in the Buddhism life. So
Mhm.
my family are all Buddhism. So they have like embedded some kind of thought in my belief. But I'm not just like believe, but the thing is, I believe that if the way of the Buddhism that if you do good thing or you did good thing in the past, there should be like effect to your future and also the afterlife as well. So that kind of my belief. To answer your
So,
question, do I believe yes in the
no, no,
afterlife?
that was a awesome answer. Like I was gonna ask you how come or why do
Mm,
you believe? And rightly so,
mm,
you mentioned you were brought up with Buddhist belief.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So what you learn is what if you do good, you're gonna get good outcome after your
Yeah,
death. So
yeah.
does Buddhism, or from your knowledge, teach you what happens after you die? Where do you go?
Well, the moment that you die is, I would say, the last thought of your life is determine where that you're gonna born. If you have like, so this is like kind of belief, right? Okay, I am
Hmm.
not offending anyone. So the thing is, so
No,
if you
it's all
think on the,
opinion based,
yeah,
so we're just talking opinions.
all right. So in my opinion, so I would say if you think only the goodness that you have done so far, you're not interfere with the bad things like what you do bad. So if you think good, you were born in a good place. So that's, I mean, afterlife. So that is the way that we think. Also, I believe that the way you do, or we call it karma, if you had that word in your dictionary. So
Karma.
it's more like karma, yeah. So
Hmm.
it's karma. So the thing is like the the thing that you did in the past always result in your future or affect in your future somehow. I myself, I have to admit that I'm not harm to anyone before. So the thing is, I'm right now I'm being have a good life. So that's what I believe that is kind of a result that I did a good thing in the past or maybe my previous life. So yeah.
So not only you believe in afterlife and getting to this
Mm-hmm.
good place, you
Mm-hmm.
actually believe in reincarnation, sounds like.
Correct. I think I would say our soul is ours, but after you die, of course, you have to kind of abandon the body, the physical body,
Hmm.
and maybe you go to another life. So maybe hopefully you did a good thing, you're born in a good place, and then you with your good karma will be kind of support you to be a maybe richer person, maybe in the happier family, things like that.
So
But
is that
if yeah,
so becoming rich, is that the idea of I guess having a good
did
life?
well in I would say in Thai people, yes,
Hmm.
one of the key to the happiness, you can't deny that money is one of the what the factor that make you happy, right? I mean, like that they can bought something that they feel good about that.
Hmm.
So I would say like some people or majority of people believe that so if you're born in a good family, like you have a land, you have money, so maybe in the past you have collect some good karma or good merit,
You've done
something like
something
that.
good in the past life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But also we also believe
Hmm.
if you are in the good place already, for example, being rich, being happier, being a perfect family, but you still did something bad, like do something harmful to the person. Once you have used up your good karma, then the revenge of the bad karma come
So
back, and
it's
maybe
almost like
something.
credit.
Correct, correct. I mean, like, I would say it's a balance between the good thing and the bad thing. So
Hmm.
we try to collect the good things by
Good credit.
earning good credit. But if
Uh-huh.
you have like a bad credit and then it's become more compared to the good one, so you're like your life getting ruined. So that's what
I
another belief.
wonder how much of this philosophy is this has influenced the American economic policy because it's
I
kind
don't think
sounds
they
so
believe on
similar.
that. Oh, really?
Yeah, like if you have bad credit, you're not gonna have a good life, and if you have good credit, yeah, like you fucking A, you know?
Well, yeah, you compare to the credit, so it makes sense. But and as myself, I would say, yeah. So it's you build up a good credit, so you can live a better life in the
Sure.
next life. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Nepal, and Nepal is
Mm-hmm.
very influenced by Hindu
Mm-hmm.
religion, and
Yep.
we're taught also about reincarnation, where after you die, if you've done it, like, but after you die, you don't become another human, you become another animal. So if you've treated any animal bad, you actually take the form of that animal to live that life, to see how that life feels. So
Yep.
it's kind of interesting how in Buddhism, in Thai belief, you believe in after you die, if you've done good or bad, you still become another human. It just you won't have as much success or money.
Mm. Yeah, I think become human is is a long belief that you have to done a very good, like you build up some a good, I would say good credit. I
Hmm.
see your word, so it's good credit.
Hmm.
But if you done a very bad thing, for example, you kill your parents, for example,
Hmm.
you may not come back and reincarnate as a human. You may be end up in the hell, or you may be up in the low life animal, things like that. It's could possible as well. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that
Like so yeah, so that if you've done a very critical bad things, like unforgivable things, so that's determine that maybe you go to hell, or maybe you cannot reborn, or even you can born as a low life animal.
definitely, definitely.
Mhm.
So let's okay, let's say um, this afterlife does happen. How does
Mhm.
your good place look like? What Yeah, let's say you can personalize your own good place. Let's hear about it. Let's hear what it looks like.
Well, if afterlife exists, what if gonna be my good place? I would say right now is I also live in a good place right now, so I don't expect much. I may be more like kind of an easily satisfied person. So it's more like I want to be richer. I want to be a good surrounding by a good friend, surrounding by a good place, good food, of course. So
No.
that is the more good, the definition of my good place. So I don't want to ask for more because I think, well, I would say if I or like if I expect more, like I'm more greedy, it's not good at me as well. So I feel it's not the true happiness. So the true happiness is more like you stay where you want and you feel happy and you feel peaceful about that. So that is a good place.
So
Yeah.
just be being content or yeah, content about what
Content.
you
Yeah,
are,
that's a good
yeah,
word. Yeah.
what you have.
Yeah. And be
Huh.
happy. So that's a good place for me,
So
of course.
yeah, a happy place is a good place,
Correct. Yeah.
and which you are living right now
Yeah. Right now I'm
because of
happy.
friends like me.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm surrounded with good people. I have to admit that. You are one of them. Thank you.
Well, I should be thanking you.
Yeah.
So let's say this is I'm talking hypotheticals. I'm bringing all
All
the
right.
what if situation. So let's
Mm-hmm.
say uh, this is not your good place and you get a different amazing good place, but you get to take three things from this life to your
Mm.
afterlife. what
Okay.
what are those three
My
things? And it
afterlife.
could be something material, something more abstract. And if you've heard the previous episodes, to make it more fun, I've been saying if you take a person with you, they're gonna
Uh-huh.
die in this real life. So
No,
it's
no,
up to you.
I don't want
You
to
can
bring any
take a
person.
person.
No, no, I don't want to. It's fine. I know that everyone have to die. I have to admit on the reality of that.
Yeah,
But the
you'll be
thing
just
is,
waiting for them at the gate, right?
yeah, okay, I'm waiting for you in another end. So yeah, but three things can be abstract, right? So my first thing is could be my, can I say my goodness? I feel like I've done I would say I've collected good credit for a while. I want to bring them with me to another life and continue collect them. I believe in the goodness path. So my goodness have to stay with me.
Hmm.
The second part is gonna be my this personality. I like myself a lot on the way that can be happy, I can be satisfied, I can be, yeah, the things like this
So
can be, it's be me.
I have a follow-up on this personality
Yeah.
part.
Mm-hmm.
So, personality is such a huge spectrum. It is such a big,
Yeah.
uh, it's a big set of
It's a
different
broad one.
traits. Yeah, it's a
Mm-hmm.
very broad topic itself.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to pick one. Uh, yeah, like just like goodness,
Mm-hmm.
so you have to pick something specific. Let's say,
I
what
have
would
to
you
pick
choose?
specific. Hmm.
I know
That's a
I
hard
didn't tell you
question.
this, but
I know.
but
If it's
I think it
specific,
should be
how
easier
specific
too.
it, how is it specific?
I mean, if you like biting your nails, just say that. I'm not judging.
Hmm.
No,
I love biting,
be
being
as
myself.
specific as you can.
Be as specific as as if I can. Well, can I say my mind? Not
Sure,
specific
yeah.
enough. My
Yeah.
mind, maybe.
Hmm.
My mind, because I think like it's part of my soul already, and it's determined when I buy. It's similar to the personality that what I say. So if my mind think positively, think in a good net, everything is come through. So that's gonna be I love this soul, so I'll carry on. I don't want to change on that.
So,
Also, this, yeah,
so you don't want to change who you are, and I
of course.
think you think this all comes from your mind. That's why you're taking your mind.
Yeah. I want to be this person, but in another life. That should be fun. Hopefully, I can adjust to the new life.
It, yeah, but power will be the same wherever you go, right?
Of course, but maybe it look different. Maybe it look different in another body.
Why?
Yeah.
You're fucking awesome.
Oh, of course. No, I'm just kidding. No, we'll see. Who knows? So in the next life, who knows? Maybe I'm the man, but it's look like this. Who know,
Ah,
right? Who know,
who
right?
knows?
Grow beard. No, not a
See,
girly things anymore.
you're seeing me on this Zoom talk with beard and all, and you're thinking of beard, huh?
Maybe I'll look intimidated with a bigger beard.
Yeah. My listeners still don't know how I look like, hopefully, but they just have this
I'm
beard now
sorry.
in their head.
I'm sorry. I'm
No, it's
sorry.
don't be sorry. I'm just teasing it.
Okay.
What's the third thing you want to take?
Third thing. Well, I actually thought of two things, but never thought about third thing. Maybe too broad that I get you blended. Maybe my relationship with my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know that everyone has to die. I know that everyone has to go to the next life, right? But I would like to meet that kind of people again. You know what I mean? Kind of a bonding between us. Well, if we met this, and I'm not regret that, so we're gonna meet next life again, surrounding by good people.
So
So my
you
bonding.
are basically looking the similar kind of value in the next life as well.
Yeah. You may notice that I'm not talking material at all because I feel like after you die, you cannot take anything with you except the soul and then some untouched thing, like the things like goodness, the things like happiness, and things like are more abstract. So that's why like the three things that I'm taking is gonna be on the yeah, more like abstract thing. Well, the last one should be like the relationship or the bonding with the people surrounding me right now. Yeah.
So are you sure you're not gonna take all the collection of I forgot
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
No, it's
I'm
just
surprised
collection
you're
of
not gonna take them.
toys. Of
Yeah, it's
course. Yeah,
your
maybe
collection
I
of
find
toys.
another. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, I'm a heavy collector, so that's why like
Heavy,
I think that
heavy,
heavy,
heavy
heavy.
is an understatement. Heavy is,
Really,
you,
really.
yeah.
I'm happy. You.
When I saw your collection, I'm like, damn, girl, you have so much money.
Yeah, because my happiness is right there surrounding me. But I know that that's a physical thing. I cannot take them with me. So that's why, like,
No, but I'm giving you this chance. Like, I'm playing God, you
I
know?
know, but I know, but you said things. So I have a many things that I collect. So how could
I
I bring
know.
them all, right? So it's hard to make up my mind. So that's why, like, yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah,
be
I'm
abstracting.
still something realistic a little bit. So that's why.
And even in the afterlife, you're gonna find those toys anyway.
Yeah, maybe in the next life you have a more cool toys or
But
more
yeah,
cool things to collect. So yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
So, so this is something I've been asking my previous guests, and I think it is quite fun.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a chance to take three celebrities with you to your
Oh my God.
afterlife, and yes, whatever they have taught. So if and it could be dead or alive. Uh, if you
Mm-hmm.
get a chance to take three celebrities with you, who are we taking?
Celebrity like a human celebrity, not in the comics or anything, right?
I mean, you can take fictional character. Feel free. It can be fictional
Everyone,
too.
then
I
everyone know that I'm a
are you
nerd, because I would say that the thing is I
see
have to admit that you know me. I'm always well. It's look like me that
see
I'm not know
this was
any
my
celebrity. Oh, well,
this
the thing is I cannot remember that name. Oh my God, you're teasing me. Okay, so like I'm going with my fiction.
okay.
Ah, maybe Peter Parker, Spider-Man. That's a cool thing. I love
Oh,
him.
okay. The movie Peter Parker or the character Peter Parker itself?
I would say I
Because
love
there are
the
three Peter
character.
Parkers in movies
I
now.
know. Yeah. I love the character. The character
Okay.
itself, not the Well, I have to admit, I love the actor, but
Which one?
the character,
See, I'm
the
getting
the latest one, the latest one,
Tom
the latest
Holland.
one. Correct. He's cute, but the thing is,
Okay,
the
if
character that he
Tom
plays.
Holland is listening to this interview, what do you want to tell him?
No, 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 I don't want
I,
to. You tease
no,
me.
we know he's not listening.
Oh, I was just saying, okay, you're so cute, Spider-Man, and you're very cute. Okay,
Okay,
that's it. That's enough.
that's one.
Just one.
Two more.
Just one. Two more.
See,
Celebrity.
this was my plan to expose that you're a nerd this whole time.
I know. That's why, like, you jump in a surprise question. What else? What other character?
See,
You
look at your
see.
collection. Just look at your collection. Just see and see what you say.
Well, it's just anime and everything, so that's why like it's a Japanese character.
Just say
Well,
it. I won't know, but other people might.
okay, okay. I have to admit, I will bring my Rilakuma, the teddy bear, the
I think I've
bear.
seen him.
Yeah, of
Mm-hmm.
course, it's a big one in my room, so you have to
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
must them. Yeah, the Rilakuma. I think it's an interesting character. It's
Mm-hmm.
always relaxed and make people happy, so I love them.
Okay.
The
And
last
finally,
one, finally, you see, is no real person yet. So, I should find a real person.
you don't have to.
Maybe, what is his name? I love his song, so I'll pick him. Maybe Ed Sheeran.
Oh,
Ed
Ed
Sheeran.
Sheeran. Damn. So two British guys.
Oh, really? I don't
Yeah.
realize that.
Tom Holland is also British.
Yeah. But well, I love the way that, yeah, cause his song is more like comfort me every time, so that's
Mm-hmm.
why.
Oh,
Yeah.
I fucking love Ed Sheeran.
See,
Yeah, Ed
it's
Sheeran,
not
if you
just
want to do
me.
this interview, let me know.
Okay.
Or Tom Holland.
So, well, I told you it's Spider-Man. It's not like Tom Holland.
Fine. Okay,
I
Peter
play the
Parker.
game with a Spider-Man, so Peter Parker. I think it's a character that I love it. So that's it.
Sounds good. All right, so I'm basically wrapping up. We're coming towards
Mm-hmm.
the end. So, do you have any final thoughts in this whole idea of afterlife, good place, anything you want to tell my listeners?
All right. So, since some people believe in afterlife, some are not, right? So some did not believe in that. So I would say if you can live your life here, current life, in the goodness, in the, we say, in the as the best as you can, you will not regret it, whether it's gonna be afterlife or not. So you use up your energy in here in your life, in your current life, as the best as you can, and then don't worry about afterlife. Even though I told you that there's an afterlife, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, to live your life here, you have to concern that you are living with other people, so do not harm them, do not think bad, think positive, and then every good things will come back to you. So that my final thought.
Preach.
Yeah, of course.
That's awesome. Hey,
Thank
Pa,
you.
I want to thank you so much for making this time and talking to me about this thing you've never thought before.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
I'll
yeah,
thank you too.
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you too for having me.
Hey, good people, what you think of that episode? She is obsessed with Peter Parker, right? Like, I kept thinking she's talking about Tom Holland or Tobey Maguire, but it's the fictional Spider-Man, the Peter Parker itself. Well, I fucking love this episode because she brings in this new Buddhist, Thai Buddhist perspective on afterlife, how you start where you left off, kind of feel. That's what I got. So it was pretty interesting. Let me know what you think. So like I always say, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. My handle is mygoodplacepod. Or if you prefer to email, my email is mygoodplace.pod@gmail.com. And also, if you have any suggestion, feedback, how I can make it better, if you have any other questions that you want my guest to answer, just send me an email. I have been looking at your email. I have been taking feedbacks. I hope I am making your listening experience better, which I have always strived for, and I will always strive for making your listening experience better. So please let me know, and I will see you all next week. And importantly, wear a fucking mask. Come on, people. Alright, ciao, namaste.